Have you ever felt discouraged or demotivated because you couldn't achieve a big goal or a dream that you really wanted to make it real in your life? Sometimes you felt that you really wanted, but somehow you were lost within a lot of things that you had to do. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Claudia De Luca, a professor at university and a personal and professional growth coach. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most powerful goal sets that you can apply in your life from tomorrow in order to be successful in achieving your dreams and big goal for your life. The method that I want to talk about today is the SMART method. It's a specific formula that you can apply from tomorrow in making sure that your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay, so SMART goal, specific. So avoid to set goals that are too vague. For example, I want to get better in public speaking. No, you need to set a goal that is very specific. Like for example, from tomorrow, I will practice at least once per week to get better in public speaking in front of the mirror. Measurable, it needs to be related to a quantity of time that you set, for example, every week to achieve your goal. For example, once per week, I will practice towards getting better in my public speaking skills. And then we have achievable. It needs to be a time frame and a quantity of work that is actually achievable considering your work schedule, for example, or your timetable. So it doesn't make any sense if you say something like, I'm gonna practice every day in my public speaking skills, if you know that you are very busy and the most doable quantity of time probably will be like 1 or 2 times per week. And then it needs to be relevant. So it means that the specific practice that you want to do towards that goal, so the task and the action that you will set every day or 2 times per week or 3 times per month to achieve the goals are relevant to that specific goal. So make sure they are very strictly related to achieve that goal and they are not enough focus, because otherwise you just get lost within tasks that are not relevant to your goal. And then there needs to be time bound. So it means that not only needs to be a quantity per week that you can actually make sure that you have, but it also needs to be something that it's actually good for the type of objective and goal that you want to reach. So if you know that you need to achieve a specific goal, for example, to get healthier in 2 months for the summertime, and you know that 2 times per week of practice in gym is not enough, you need to be very honest with yourself and you need to make sure that you have a timing that is actually good and achievable and so also reasonable in order to achieve that goal. And also you need to make sure that the time bound is related to the end goal or objectives that you want to achieve. For example, if you want to lose 5 kilos and based on your research for losing those 5 kilos with a specific diet that you want to try, 2 months are not enough, but usually people can achieve that goal in 3-4 months. You need to make sure that you set that goal for 3-4 months. So making sure that you apply the SMART method will make you very encouraged and motivated towards that goal. It will make sure that you basically don't get lost within objectives and goals that are not very specific and that just make you more discouraged and demotivated towards what you want to achieve. With the SMART methods, you definitely can set up goals that are doable, they are feasible, they are very realistic, but also they are very specific. So they tell you exactly what you have to do every day or every week to achieve that goal. It's also very good practice to match the SMART goal with the Gibbs reflective cycle. As you know, we talked about the Gibbs reflective cycle in another video, where actually we go through reflection to make sure that we come up with an action plan to fix specific issues in one of the tasks, in one of the practice that we want to get better. So in setting up SMART goals in the final step of the Gibbs reflective cycle, which is the step 6 of the action plan, if you set up SMART goals for that specific step, you are definitely very specific and your setup, your chances to be successful in changing their behavior, in reaching out a specific goal and dream. If you use the SMART method in the 6th step, With the action plan, you will make sure that you are going to set up goals that are very specific and achievable, but also very practical towards the new behavior and change that you need to implement in a specific practice. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel and watch my next video here.